I watched Doug Henning when I was a child on television, and he did this amazing effect. Later I found out it was called the water torture cell escape. But at the end of the show, I was just dumbfounded. I sat there with my jaw on the floor, and my parents were watching, and they said, "So what do you think about that?" I couldn't even speak. I couldn't even wrap my head around what I had just seen. The only thing I could say was, "Mama, I want to be a magician when I grow up." She said, "Make up your mind, you can't do both." She said, "No, you can do whatever you want, and whatever you decide to do, I hope that you follow your dreams. When you follow your dreams, you have to remember, though, every day matters. Every day counts. Every day is important." And I didn't understand exactly what she meant at the time, but I was able to live my dream. We have a local magic club, and every summer we have an opportunity where for one day we go to Texas Children's and we perform for the kids that are there. The hospital helps us arrange it, and they take us to certain floors where we can visit, and we have rules. We have to ask, for example, when we enter the room, "Would you like to see some magic?" Some people are very ill and they just need a rest. So I go into this room. It's just stuff, you put in your pockets, just little magic tricks. And so I go into this room and I ask, "Would you like to see magic trick?" And this boy jumps up like a jack in the box. "Yes, yes, 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 yes." I said, "Oh, okay. Oh, this is going to be good. I love an audience like this, right?" And so I do this trick. It's a pretty cool trick. I'll show it to you. This is the premise of the trick. It has these two little squishy clown nose type balls. And what happens is, I tell the boy, I said, "Hold your hand out. I'm going to put this little ball in your hand, and then you're going to hold on to it very tightly. And I'm going to do the same thing." And so I show him exactly what I want to do. I say, "Hold your hand out. I'm going to take the ball. I'm going to hold on to it like this. You do this exact same thing, but you're going to do it with this hand." And so then I take this little red ball and I put it into his little hand and he squeezed it. And then I do a little magic and the ball disappears from my hand. And then it reappears inside his hand. When that hand opened and he saw both of those balls there, his eyes got so big and he started jumping, "Mom, Mom, Mom, Mom." And for the first time, I noticed that he was bald. I swear up to that point I never noticed it, because he was just so alive, so full of energy. It was so exciting. In fact, the only reason I noticed then was because he had tubes coming out of his arms, out of his nose, and when he was jumping up and down, I thought, "Oh my gosh, he's going to pull some of this equipment over or something." And so I said to his mother, I said, "Do we need to stop?" She said, "No, please, no, just do some more, make him laugh like that." And so I did some other things that I had in my pockets. And when I was finally finished, everybody was laughing. It was very, very cool little afternoon. As I'm walking out the door, I cross the threshold and I hear him say to his mother, "Mama, I want to be a magician." And it stopped me because I thought, that's not the way I said it. When I was little, I said, "Mom, I want to be a magician when I grow up." And I thought, I don't know what his story was. I don't know. They don't tell us as we go from room to room. But I thought, maybe he knows something that I don't know. And so I stopped, and I went back in the room, and I violated the magician's code of ethics. I told him how the tricks worked, and I sat there working with him until he could get them down. And when I left, he was a magician. He was a magician for his mom and his dad and for his nurses later on that night. Maybe the next day a magician for his doctors, I don't know. And I don't know. I don't know if he ever learned to drive a car. I like to think so. I don't know if he ever got that giddy feeling in the pit of your stomach, just before your very first romantic kiss. I don't know. I like to think so. But I know that I taught him how to be a magician that day, and I know he taught me something far more important. He taught me that every single day matters. Every single day counts. And you never know what little thing can happen in your daily life that can make a huge difference. It could be like the janitor at the middle school, where the girls were putting on lipstick and kissing the mirror over and over, and the principal didn't know what to do. She would make announcements, "Please don't do this. It's so difficult to clean the mirrors." And the girls kept doing it. In fact, The principal thought, the more I tell them not to, I think it just encourages them to do it. She didn't know what to do. Finally, she knew in her heart who it was. She couldn't prove it, but she pulled these group of girls in that she felt like was responsible. And she said, look at all these lipstick kisses on this mirror. This is very hard to clean off. She pulled the janitor in. Please tell them how difficult it is to clean it off. And he said, oh, it's not that hard. He reached in his back pocket. He pulled out a greasy old towel, dipped it in the toilet, wiped the mirror clean. You never know. You never know. But I hope that you guys leave today and try tomorrow to do what Eleanor Roosevelt said. Do something every day that scares you. Follow the fear. Thank you very much for your time today.